What if I told you that tomorrow morning, someone could determine your mental state based solely on your body mass index and the number of hours you've spent sitting on the couch? Or that AI could predict your sexual orientation with 91% accuracy just by looking at 5 photos of you? It sounds like a dystopian fantasy, but it's already reality. And the scariest part is, it's not because your data has been leaked or because you've been hacked. Privacy is disappearing for an entirely different reason. Today I'll show you how artificial intelligence has learned to read between the lines, draw conclusions from indirect signals, and know things about you you've never told anyone. Welcome to a future where privacy is destroyed not by hackers or data leaks, but by inferences and predictions. For decades, we've thought of privacy as control over our data. You consent to the processing of personal data. Companies promise to protect it. Regulators ensure that the data doesn't leak. This entire system is built on one simple idea. If my data is protected, then my privacy is protected. But this system is already dead. Modern AI risk management frameworks define privacy completely differently. Harm arises not from data storage, but from its use, the conclusions drawn, and the consequences of decisions. The European AI Act clearly states, the problem isn't that the data was stolen. The problem is what AI can do with that data. Researchers from leading universities are already documenting a new type of threat: inferential privacy attacks. This is when AI systems infer sensitive personal information through correlations and patterns, even when a specific person's information was never present in the training data. Imagine, you've never registered on a social network, never filled out a questionnaire, never provided consent, but AI still knows almost everything about you through the data of your friends, colleagues, and relatives. This is called privacy by proxy. You become vulnerable not through your own actions, but through the actions of others in your social circle. Let's look at some specific examples. A study published by Stanford Graduate School of Public Health showed that neural networks can determine sexual orientation from facial photographs with 81% accuracy for men and 74% accuracy for women, using just one image. When analyzing 5 photographs, the accuracy increases to 91%. Think this is an isolated case? Machine learning can predict mental well-being and depression based on just 4 parameters: body mass index, weekly physical activity, GPA, and sedentary time. 4 prime numbers, and an algorithm knows your mental state. Modern internet-enabled language models can be used for large-scale automated profiling. With only your social media username, they collect public information and determine demographic characteristics, political views, and even predict your behavior. Remember the Cambridge Analytica scandal? Most importantly, this model didn't analyze your posts or read your messages, only likes, only indirect signals that you like them. How exactly does this work? How does AI draw conclusions? It's all about the nature of modern machine learning. AI systems often learn about people indirectly through relational cues and background context. Researchers identify 4 types of inferential attacks. The first is attribute inference. AI predicts sensitive characteristics of a person based on other, seemingly innocuous data. Your zip code can reveal your race, your online activity time can reveal your work schedule and financial status. The second is property inference. The model infers general characteristics of the data it was trained on. Even if a specific person wasn't in the dataset, AI can determine which group they belong to. Third are distributional inference attacks. Even if your personal data is anonymized, the AI knows the statistics for your street/city and automatically assigns you to one of groups. Fourth are user inference attacks, determining whether a specific person was in the training dataset. Generative AI models can learn personal information about people and their relatives through social connections. They link social media habits to predict attributes about a person who has never consented. And this isn't just a theoretical future threat. It's happening right now. Every time you interact with a recommendation system or a chatbot, you leave indirect traces that AI uses to build your profile. But the real danger arises when these systems work together. When findings from different systems are combined, a detailed personality profile, which if necessary, will be used against you. The European AI Act identifies 3 key threats: automated discrimination due to embedded biases, the creation of false profiles about real people, and the misuse of inferences from training data. When millions of people simultaneously become victims of inferential attacks, it destabilizes societal institutions. The scariest part, Most organizations don't even realize, or pretend not to, that their systems are drawing conclusions about people who have never interacted with them. You've never been a bank customer, but their algorithm has already made a decision about your creditworthiness, based on the data of other people in your social circle. And there's no defense against this, because you can't control other people's data. You can't stop your friends from posting photos. You can't force your colleagues to disable geolocation. AI is demonstrating the ability to accurately infer sensitive personal information from indirect signals, and these capabilities are expanding faster than we can grasp the scale of the problem. And current defense mechanisms, encryption, differential privacy, anonymization, are fundamentally inadequate against this threat. Worse yet, there is no technological solution. All this is an inevitable consequence of our development. Deleting all your accounts won't protect you. AI knows about you through other people. Even living offline won't protect you. Your social circle, and even just people who live next to you, continue to leave digital traces that algorithms use to build your profile. And while you're watching this video, the systems are still running. Advertising platforms draw conclusions about millions of users every second. Banking algorithms make decisions about people who never applied. HR systems filter candidates based on predictions of their mental state. We've built a system of total surveillance that works not through cameras and microphones, but through mathematics and correlations. A system you can't hide from. The game is over. Privacy has lost. Welcome to the future. It's already here, and it knows everything about you.